Welcome back. The NSIC tournament starts tomorrow already. Of course, the coverage on Midco SN won't begin until Saturday, but still, we are one sleep away from tourney time. Our own Elaina Lanson is joined right here in studio by the Augustana men's head coach, Tom Billeter, to chat about what to expect from the Vikings this week. Elaina?
Thanks, Kelly, and thank you for being here with us today, Coach. It's almost NSIC tournament time. I know it's a busy time for you, so thank you for making it.
Well, I'm happy to be here, and our record isn't quite what I wish it was, but I still think it's a brand new season for everyone involved, and the team, I think we're one of those teams like in our league that on a given night anyone can beat anybody. Some teams have emerged. St. Cloud's playing great basketball right now. Northern State obviously has had a great season. Winona is one of the hotter teams in the league, but you know what? When it's tournament time, hey, everybody's 0-0, and it's kind of a neat time of the year.
And everybody gets a chance to somewhat start over. You get be at home for your first game. You get the 5th seed, but you own the record against Bemidji State. So what are the advantages besides playing in front of your home crowd to play at home?
We are so happy with that new rule change because it would have been coming back from Fayette on the road, been here a day or whatever. We'd be leaving today. I believe we would have been going up to Bemidji. So we would have been driving back on probably the second or third longest trip, and we just didn't. I'm very, very thankful that we're at home and have an opportunity to play in the Elman Center with our women on a doubleheader. And if we can get, Bemidji's very good, trust me. But if we could be home for the rest of the games, being that they're hosted in the Pentagon and what have you. So we're very fortunate to be home Wednesday night again against a very good Bemidji State team.
And you just played Bemidji State earlier this month. The score was 92-66.
Yeah, it's deceiving. It's a deceiving score.
You had a big run in the first half, though, and kind of pulled away and stayed away. What made the difference there?
Sharif Black got in foul trouble. They've got a really good player. I don't know if people realize this, but they had Creighton down last week. I think the third most points any team all year has had Creighton down. They started the half very strong, and then they ran out of gas. And obviously, Creighton's one of the they're an NCAA Division I. They'll be a high C team in my opinion. But the guards for Bemidji are very, very good. And all three can score, all three can get to the rim. And we were fortunate that Black got in foul trouble. And we took advantage. As soon as he went out, the game changed a little bit. And then in the second half, we just extended the lead. But again, I think they're just a very solid, very good basketball team.
When you're going into tournament time, there's so much excitement, so much around them. You're talking about them playing collectively. How do you get them to come together as one?
We've been trying to do that. It's funny because I keep saying, and I use the wrong terminology, we're really not young, and that's been brought to my attention. We're new. And so a lot of guys are playing so many more minutes than they've ever played before, and it's that time of the year as well where, freshmen are tired now. I guarantee you, Jameson and Matt Cartwright are tired. We've been going since September. We started October 15th. You have a coaching staff that's on your every move, your every mistake, your every good thing. They remember the mistakes a lot more than the good things, so we praise them too. But I just think the year gets long. And I've always said this, when we've had a really good run, 8 of the last 10 years we've been in the NCAA tournament. But we did it almost always with juniors and seniors. And this year I do have seniors. Steven Schaefer's a senior. Marcus is a senior, and obviously Jordan's a senior, John's a junior. They just haven't played a whole lot together. And then we bring in Adam Dykeman as a transfer who has, he played not very much in his career for the last couple years. It's been great for us, but again, it's a new time of the year for him as well. So, it's just one of those deals. We continue to work at it. I continue to see improvement. We practiced yesterday, and you would have thought it was an October practice, and so we're still teaching, we're still learning, and they're excited. We've got a good energy level, and these guys, they want to win. They want to go out winners, and they're used to winning. And so, like I said, we're 0-0, and it's a new chance to go after a brand new goal and hopefully a new accomplishment.
And bringing these guys together, is there anything else you're doing, like team dinners or anything else leading up into the tournament?
That's a good question. I wish we could. It's much more, you're going to laugh at this probably, but being on the road brings you together. And so we're coming off a very good, a long road trip to Winona and to Fayette. But it's really a good point. You eat together. Everything is together in the hotel. They had actually took a picture in Facebook or tweeted, our guys at one of the hotels, they had board games all over the place. And the whole team's down there competing and, playing board games, probably for money. I have no idea. They bet on everything. But that's fun stuff. That's team bonding and building without even really directing it as a coach. And it's a good group. They get along. They they want to win. They play well together. Our biggest problem this year has been defense, and it's that simple. We can't get stops. When you have to stop a team to get a lead or to keep them from taking the lead back or to get a stop to go win the game, we just haven't been able to get that stop this year. And defensively, we're probably not quite as good as we've been the last few years.
Well, we'll look for that defensively tomorrow night. And I love that the athletes are competitive no matter what they're doing, on the court or
They're
off.
competitive.
I love
think
it.
that's in every sport at every level. People were laughing, but like in the NBA and the amounts of betting that goes on the plane and different things, and not just like poker and card, everything those guys do. They're saying Jordan will walk in and see a score and say, I'll bet you, $10 they don't get over 85, and that's 7 more points. And it's just funny when you hear all these stories about all these professional athletes. And it's a competitiveness, and I think it's healthy. It's fun.
It definitely is. And thank you so much for being here with us today.
Well,
we really
thank you.
appreciate it. And good luck tomorrow night.
Appreciate it, and continued success on your new career here in Sioux Falls. We're hearing
Thank
you're doing
you
a
so
great
much.
job.
I appreciate it. I love it here. So thank
Good.
you very much. And
Good.
Kelly, we'll send it back to you.
All right, great stuff. Thank you, Elaina. Next on the show, we'll head back up to Grand Forks and learn about a junior guard on the UND women's basketball team who's really making a name for herself. A Jill Morton feature is coming up when Midco Sports Tonight returns.